one regret.
Okay.
Why don't I have anybody I could actually bring along when I have sensitive stuff happening?
Um,
uh,
okay, you arrive at the scene. On the lawn are the bodies of, at this point, Bebrak and Steele's old character, and it looks like quite a few of the cultists have been gathered in a pile, but not all of them. The werewolves were interrupted. And there's, uh, like 4 police cars with the lights still flashing and body parts scattered everywhere.
I'm gonna go see about turning off those police cars real quick.
Sure, you are able to get it. After a few tries at least. And,
I don't. I'm pretty sure they turn off if you just turn off the engine too.
Yeah.
Sure. In that case, yes, you are able to figure out how to turn off an engine, eventually.
I'll go ahead and investigate it, see if there's any decent weaponry around here. Might as well.
It looks like the cops had stuff like a couple of shotguns, but they weren't really expecting to run into trouble, so most of the shotguns are actually still in the cars. It's mostly, sidearms on the actual cops. But
Yeah,
there's stuff
kinda
like
figured.
heavy revolvers and the like, so you can stock up on those if you want.
I'm in the school for a little while.
Essentially, if you wish, you can add another dot to that 3 point of arsenal Bacon brought with him.
Yay, arsenal dots.
Hey, those might be important someday, right?
We just need to
Right.
convince our cult to, completely take up arms and then go face a demon.
They are the only ones who can freely pass through any wards. They are completely mortal.
Arms, bones, weapons. Put
Uh,
it under weapons.
Estelle is meanwhile systematically checking for life signs. You just see her going, trying to feel for pulses, etc. Poking people, seeing if anyone's still alive. Doesn't seem like she's having much luck. Well, this is horribly bad.
Totally. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to bury all of this.
No, I
I'm not sure
expect
we have a
not.
flame hot enough for any of this either.
Oh, you're gonna say something I don't like? Please don't say something I don't like. That's...
I actually don't know anything particularly to say. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a way we could deal with this much bodies?
She just... I don't... oh, God. Oh. Have you ever seen a battlefield, Marcus? This takes me way back.
Hey Marcus, that's a lot of blood there. You could
Oh, I'll totally refill while we're walking through. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, you see her...
Like, literally no reason not to.
Yeah, she just watches you doing that for a few moments and just sighs and refills her as well. Like, God's fucking damn it.
Might as well. This is gonna take a bit.
Okay. And at that glorious point, you notice that Riadal, along with a woman you don't recognize necessarily immediately, is just watching, look of absolute open mouth shock and horror on his face.
Here, I'll go deal with that really quick.
Who is he? We don't want anyone remembering this.
I know, don't worry, I have dominate.
Oh, good. Like, if you need any help wiping their minds or something.
That's alright.
uh,
Like, I need to get the next level of dominate to make this completely, okay for the rest of time.
Yeah. What I want is you to roll manipulation subterfuge for me.
Never. What are you talking about? It's fine. It's the truth. I need to go deal with this. And I do have dominate.
All the same. To see if she's picking up on you, leaving things out like, oh, I don't know, secret alliances, etc. This is
What? I would never leave such a thing.
more... Sure. Hi, humanity,
You're
come a real elder. Let's share with her everything.
I did get 3 successes, but... By the way, I totally want to do Sense of Sin on her. Definitely want to do Sense of Sin on her.
Okay, you can roll for that. You've conversed enough. Think that's difficulty 8 for Aura Sight.
wow.
Okay, you see the vision unfolding of her standing by, refusing to get involved in what she thinks were politics back in Rome, because she cares about being a good person and trying to overcome the limitations of, being a vampire. And then she goes through a certain ritual and she realizes just how wrong she's been, and the right decision all along was to fight against the monsters. And now she feels deeply guilty and is trying to set it right in whatever small way she can.
Wonderful.
But yeah, essentially, that's her biggest lever. She feels really guilty about walking away back then.
Well, I can use that.
Yeah,
I can at least use that.
As far as nature goes, she's an idealist.
Sweet.
Actually, yeah, definitely. You have enough even at 9. You ate your sire, right, to get to this generation, but that was a long time ago.
Totally.
But you ate Danny
It was a long time
recently,
ago.
so the stain is still there.
Also level 7 on Path of Evil, I believe.
So,
Yeah,
what about it?
that does not immediately identify, and she does not have enough to detect the pact.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that make him obviously Sabbat. And even a fairly old Sabbat at this point. Not an elder, but hey.
Yeah. So, if you somehow fail to read between the lines, yes, she is in Golconda.
No, I didn't fail. Dude, you made that obvious from the first time we were talking.
Yes, I know. Essentially, I'm treating that as automatically having that sanctity merit,
Sweet.
among all the other multiple benefits.
Totally want to eat her. But I definitely don't want to fight her. We'll see how this goes.
She
A
had
werewolf claw.
essentially,
Came at here.
with all her... Yeah, and that was a good blow. You could see that much. Essentially, if she activates all her shit, she can automatically soak anything short of 12 ag coming in,
Kinda figured.
more or less. Well, it's iffy on how the math works, because it halves the damage dice pool and then it's guaranteed fortitude stuff, but you get the idea. She's fucking untouchable if she wants to
But
be.
she can run out. So,
She can.
which would be the primary way I could actually try and kill her. Run her out of blood.
Yep. Assuming she wouldn't just dominate you successfully.
That too. Luckily, I'm pretty hard to do that with.
No,
Unluckily.
you are immune to mental control, so her
Oh.
too.
does not work.
Oh my god, you could totally take her.
Yep.
Look, she's scared. She's scary to Marcus still. So we'll figure out what we're going to happen with her in a little bit.
Uh-huh. I mean, this is Bacon's chance to transcend. Please don't kill her before he gets here!
It's his fault. He's late.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a school thing.
I know. I'm aware. But he was late last time too. I don't feel bad about taking away his Galconda chance.
Uh-huh. So, you walk up to Riedal. Marcus?
Alright, look. We can explain here. I'm going to... Not facing her, I'm going to point at my head for a moment.
Kia says in your mind, okay.
Alright, go along with this. I need to pretend as if I'm brainwiping you. That is Camarilla Elder over there. I then look into his eyes and go, there is nothing here. Forget everything here. Going over, I'm basically pretending to use Dominate 3. I've seen it before. So.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll for Riedal. He is familiar with vampires, so... Dominate's a common one, so we'll call it difficulty 6. See how well he knows exactly how it works first. Okay. So he can roll his manipulation subterfuge at 6, as opposed to getting fucked on the difficulty. And I'm gonna need
Good news.
manipulation subterfuge for you as well, Marcus, because she is listening.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, Auspix is on, she can't not.
Well, we'll just try our best. Well, I did pretty good.
Oh my god.
Iron Will applies to mind control, I believe. Or is it all mind?
Correct.
Oh wait, you're immune outright, so all mind altering bounce off.
Stuff. That's right.
Okay. Good. Okay. Oh, wait, gods damn it, Auspix is on.
Yeah, that's a lot lower. The good news is her dice pool is as high as my successes.
Okay, and now she's gonna try and telepathy your brain to tell you that it's not working and you should try again.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
And yeah, it can't make it in cause demon immunity.
And you know what? I know what I want to do. So does she try to send a... Does it work when she tries to send me something? Or not?
No, you don't realize that she knows anything's off, necessarily.
But can I tell how well he did on his own stuff?
You have a general idea. He tries, he really tries, but there's a few flaws in there, yes.
She totally has aspects. She's going to notice if he has any real flaws. Fuck. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting to have to go through this quite at this time, but I suppose it's a good point to further our relationship on this example here. I'll be right back.
When you turn around, There's just a cloud of mist slowly heading towards the school.
Yeah, let's go into one of these other buildings.
She's not staying around when shit is off. Shit is off. Retreat and rethink. Nope. All of my nope.
Hey, I did very well on my shit. She couldn't have told shit on me.
Yes, but she would be able to, I think, tell that it was bouncing off, because you feel when you need to push through.
Oh,
Resistance.
she could tell it just immediately bounced off of both of us. Shit.
Well, she tried to talk to you, she didn't try to read him, but at that point, it's... Okay, analyze later. She's old enough to know that situations like this, if you keep analyzing shit, is where you end up dead, and better safe than sorry.
She's not wrong. Oh, well. So we're just gonna go away from her so she can't hear us. Has no chance in hell of hearing us.
Okay. Marcus, what the fuck? As you're walking.
Yeah. She was about to be attacked by some werewolves outside my apartment and scared them off.
What?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so we're not coming back to the school ever, I take it.
I was considering it, but there is some other stuff of, the other demon in there. I was hoping to go grab him.
At that point, the woman with him said, yeah, like, what happened with my lab? Did they touch my stuff? If they touch my fucking stuff.
Well, the only ones that's been around is the werewolves, and they kind of killed a bunch of the police. So if we hurry, we should be all right. I'm iffy on if she'd be willing to talk to you guys or not. I think I can spin it in a way that would work. We would kind of need to come more or less clean on the whole demon, lesser demon kind of shit going on. But there's also a good chance she might actually try and, kill us.
Marcus, dying isn't fun. I'd rather not.
Me too. But the other option is she gets suspicious of us, especially with whatever she detected. She has vampiric, super senses as well, so she almost certainly told something was wrong. We can't really, keep on the whole lying shtick or manipulating shtick very well. And she is pretty damn powerful.
I see.
Also, I couldn't get a hold of Carlos. He might be dead, or he might be alive and can't get his phone.
Give me a second. Do you know his full name?
He actually did introduce his full name. I'm not sure if Marcus would remember it off the top of his head.
Then give me an intelligence alertness roll at 6.
As if. I don't have... Oh.
Yeah, you remember.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh my
remembers his full name, apparently. He introduced himself with his full name when they first met, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Not a blip. That ain't his real name.
Yeah. He seemed the really pompous sort. I'd expect that to be his real name, so probably dead then.
Bebrag just mutters, another one bites the dust.
So, yeah, we can try and get her on our side. I'm just not sure how much she'd be willing to join our side. At least more than temporarily.
Oh, that is...
The other option is, well, could try and go against her, but I'm not sure how well that would go.
Alternatively,
At all.
Marcus, and hear me out. How about me and Babrak here? How about I track where she sleeps, provided you can give me her name, and we just pay her a visit during the day? By the way, did you get those household chemicals ever?
Do you have any idea how busy we've been?
Oh, of course you fucking didn't. Fair enough. But I expect she'll burn just fine, and if we're above her, raining hellfire on her, I think that would work relatively well. Almost still. It's like 15 minutes have passed.
I think she'd be open to negotiations. We can try that as a backup.
Oh, that is... yeah, it's a reflex of mine. I suppose we shouldn't start by going for the throat.
Yeah, save that on the back burner. It's a good idea, but I think we should probably just try and go and talk to her. If we can work something out.
Okay.
Just be ready in case anything happens. I'd rather, make sure I try and take the brunt of anything first.
He just
pretty
holds
likely
up
to
a
live through it.
hand. Marcus? Okay, I'll pass it on to him. Okay. Apparently, the bitch read your mind as she was leaving. She says she wants an explanation from you.
That's fine. I was about to go do that. Wait, she can read your mind. Okay.
She read yours.
She can read my mind?
Apparently, the protection we have might not work on the perceiving part of the vampire telepathy thing, I guess.
Oh, good to know.
So that means that we're dude, there's like actual real names in my brain. We can't have someone like that around me or Bebrak here. No.
Ah, shit. I'll go check it out. Just watch over what goes down. I don't think she's gonna try and kill me initially. We have anyone available? I don't think so. The other guys at my apartment fucked up. So.
God's fucking damn it.
Well,
She'll be
sometimes
able
you just
to
gotta go and take a swim.
I'm not sure I want to be near her. She would be able to sense me coming, I think. I'm not that stealthy.
Yeah, we tend to be able to do that. I'll just be nearby if something goes terribly wrong to throw, fire upon the building or something.
Sure. We'll do that.
I'm actually surprised she managed to get a good read off of me, though.
Yeah, 6 dice at 8. It's just enough for complete
I thought reading your mind was based off of your willpower, wasn't it?
Yes. But yours is at 8, I think.
It's actually at 7 right now. I spent a willpower point earlier.
Never fucking mind. We're not gonna retcon it now. Too late.
All good. I don't think Iron Will affects that at all.
No. It might maybe affect her projecting thoughts into your mind. But it won't affect
But not
her
reading
reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's looking at something and not,
Yeah, that's why
trying
she
to influence
couldn't project things into your mind. It's like running into a wall where Wait, that's not how this goes. I've had this for 50 years at least now.
Well, alright. I'm gonna go and see about talking to the Elder Camarilla Vampire by myself.
Good luck! Try not to die in a single round.
We have hopes and dreams,
GG.
baby. We have hopes and dreams.
By the way, if you die here, this campaign is pretty much doomed. You know that, right?
Well, look, you have to sometimes sink or swim.
If anyone can defeat her and eat her, it's you. Good luck.
Fucking packed monster. There's so many packed.
Just 3.
Look, if I can get tentacles around her, surround her in darkness, and light her up, we have a good chance.
Your fire is the one of the few things that would still do ag to her. Normal fire wouldn't anymore, I think.
Sweet.
Neither would sunlight.
Ouch.
Riotals and your own is pretty much the only way to.
But yeah, luckily there's a lot of bodies around here, so if I do get tentacles, enough tentacles on her, we might be alright.
Uh-huh.
But that's a slim to none hope. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, so you head back to the school. Where would she be? She isn't outside.
Totally.
As you head inside, she just peeks out of one of the side rooms, one that does not have outside windows conveniently, and just waves you over.
Marcus walks over.
So, demon, eh?
Yeah, totally.
So that
Sorry,
bit
was,
about...
trying to think of a good way to bring it up. It wasn't turning out.
So that thing
I
about the demon in the mines, you wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you?
Surprisingly, no. Apparently that thing's some kind of real insane demon fuck that is causing all kinds of havoc.
She sits down behind the teacher's desk. Raise an eyebrow. Really? There are other kinds.
Yeah, there actually are. There's a rip in reality or something going on that's letting various supposedly fallen angels coming through, actually. That's what Riadal is.
I had the pleasure of running like hell from one a couple of centuries back. They are not a good thing, Marcus. You're kind of screwed if it has its talons in you.
Well, I've been kind of screwed in a lot of ways over life. And this one definitely hasn't screwed me over in a particularly nasty way. So,
Let me
that's
take
better than the vast
a
majority of things.
wild guess. You don't happen to be Bali, do you?
No. I am not Bali. I am Angelus Atir.
And that sounds like a high difficulty occult roll to me. I see. Well, at least you're not Bali.
Whatever the fuck you are.
So what the fuck are we gonna do here? Marcus, what with you having read so much about me as well?
What? I would never have. tried to find out people.
Yes. There's a smile on her face. Sure.
Totally. No one would do such things, right?
I mean, that's just rude when you've just met.
I'm glad we're both enjoying this.
Should it work yet?
Yeah, there's this
Well,
casual sort of relaxation to her, like, I can afford to relax because I can kill you any moment I choose to.
Totally true. Not a lie.
So, Marcus,
You're going to need to come to a decision yourself in general. I mean,
uh-huh.
there's
Yeah.
not too much I can do about you.
Oh no, I know people like you. I kind of like that too on occasion. Just make your pitch.
Okay.
We both are. I think we both know that you like talking. So here's your chance. Impress me.
Well, I suppose to understand where all of this is coming from in general, you'll have to understand something about me. A couple decades ago, I was, just a rather regular guy who was pretty vocal about things in the forums and such. About, how God and everything doesn't particularly exist. Uh, actually an atheist. I still identify as one, in fact, in general.
While
But
worshipping a demon. Oh, sorry. Go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
it's all right. That I'll get to that and how that ended up being a thing in general. Although I would prefer it if you didn't say worship. I don't generally worship things. Yeah. I just accept it as reality at this
Have a
point.
servant. Thank you.
But so going back, a vampire decided that I sounded like a really good way to try and destroy a demon that he was a part of, trying to struggle with. He started talking about how I would make an amazing weapon against these masters of his, things like that. But when I came to meet the demon, well, I might be denying that, God and stuff exists. Because I've never, seen, met, felt, etc. about one. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to accept that entities beyond the normal realm of things exist. I just need to learn about them and how their stuff works for them as well. So, well, then my sire got really mad at me for being willing to accept the existence of a demon and not viewing it as like a plague on reality or anything. Tried to kill me. I ended up killing him. And then that demon that I mentioned, him showing me, tried to take over my mind. Kind of messed me up. Very much messed me up. In some very bad ways. But I did manage to somehow ended up quelling it and even killing that one. Unfortunately, it seems to changed my general view of what is right versus wrong. I do remember what is right and wrong, logically, but it definitely changed my general, actual feelings, unfortunately. So, for a long while, I wandered around, ended up actually having a witch hunter on my ass for a while. Probably still around somewhere. Then, trying to find something that helped me ground myself, I ended up meeting, Riadol. Compared to the other demon I'd met, he was apparently pretty new to how reality was these days. And we've had to deal with, what is wrong with you, etc., etc. He ended up taking me in to try and make use of how good I am at, talking to people in general, seeing how it went, and He initially, well, actually, for a long while now, he's also still been a bit of an ass, but it's nothing like having your very soul being trying to be taken over and torn apart by somebody, so it's generally been alright. He hasn't, done anything really too bad in general. Hasn't been trying to brainwash people to follow him or anything like that.
Have you been doing that?
I've been doing it by normal means. By convincing them. There's a difference between that and brain fucking somebody.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
really?
in all honesty, at this point, their footprint is better than most Camarilla princes. Probably.
Yeah. No, there really is a difference because we're not brain fucking them. They're following us
I know what you
willingly.
mean. It's just that you're. Yeah, it's just.
I'm not
No.
interrogating them or anything either.
Marcus literally went, "Yo, do you want protection from this dude that rained hell on us? Yes, no." They
So,
said yes.
in the meantime, Jackalow,
Yeah, back to the story.
you have
wait.
had a brain
Sorry.
call from Riadal asking you to start making your way stealthily back towards the school, because shit might be going down in a second.
I'll do that.
Fuck, why?
What difficulty is the roll?
For stealth, 6. He's telling you to stop a ways off, essentially, directing to where he's waiting.
Okay.
Okay. You're putting me in a very difficult position, Marx. You know that, right?
Well, there's no way there isn't going to be a difficult position in all of this. What I can tell you is that Riadal, especially recently, has become even less of an ass than he used to be.
He is possessing a teenager.
A teenager that was going to die, yes. They are still. It's not like he's completely taken over that teenager in some ways either. Teenager, from my understanding, is still around. In fact, influences him almost as much as he influences the teenager.
You have enough in your cult with Ford to know that the teenager isn't around so much as his memories and emotions are. It's like an echo of him.
Oh, okay, never mind. So the teenager basically did die, but at the moment of death,
Yes,
it all took
that's
him over.
how it works. The demons go snippety snip at the soul and it's gone, if it wasn't already.
Yeah, the teenager was already dead, or, as close as you can be. It all took him over.
What about this thing in the mines?
From my understanding of things, this is one of those demons that have been around for hundreds of years, millennia, whatever you want to call it. We don't really know how old it is. The werewolves were apparently keeping it under wraps in the mines. Had some spirits keeping it down. Still don't know the specifics. They're not willing to tell us all about it or anything. But the Sabbat were what took it from the werewolves. Didn't have a way of maintaining or particularly detecting the demon and spirits in the mines. And that thing's been basically slowly egging its way out ever since. Until it decided to get rid of the Sabbat presence as much as it could. Everything else.
So, that impact over at the crater, That was the Sabbat base.
That was the Sabbat base.
See. Well, I have picked over that place. It's, you can't get a good read on anything. Everything's tainted over there. Okay. Shit. Okay, let us say that for the moment I'm willing to entertain the possibility that you're not just lying through your teeth. What do you plan to do about this?
Well, we were working with the werewolves to try and, see about depleting their power base and then going and killing slash containing the demon in the mines. That's kind of iffy right now, as the werewolves went and killed a couple of our members recently, and that kind of stuff. So we're just trying to work something out while we can.
Okay. Give me
Which is
1d10.
why I'm trying to convince them to, go to the mines even tonight to try and deal with them, as we've already dealt some massive blows to them in the last couple days.
Give me a 1d10. As long as you don't roll a 1, you'll be fine, but let's see if some random spirit is dedicated and smart enough, and they're not. Okay, good. So they won't catch the bit about you knowing. Excellent.
I tried to be a little bit vague about it while also,
Yeah,
informing her about it.
that's
So
yeah, that's why it was fail on a 1, not fail on a 3, or something like that. Because you just slipped it in very casually. It was very easy to miss.
sweet.
What do you plan to do about the werewolves? They're a problem. Someone needs to do something about them. And I assume there's more than the 3 I saw.
Yeah, there's more than the 3 you saw.
Yeah, I expected as much. Well, I can probably kill 3, but I can't kill 30.
Good to know. Well, be blunt, it's just kind of up to you on what you want to do from this point. As far as what's going to happen with them, still working on that.
I see. God damn it.
Look, you seem like a nice gal, which is pretty rare for me. I haven't seen many of those. So, well, sorry, but this is just kind of a pretty shitty place in general.
Yes, indeed it is. Tell me what you know about the werewolves.
Well, her leader's name is Havenhand. He is really about trying to bring things back to some form of stability in general. And besides that, just general werewolf knowledge. Yep, they talk to spirits, things like that.
I'm aware of that part. Numbers, location, etc.
I give her actually just a look when I mentioned the spirits part,
Oh,
as if looking around.
she just nods. at that point. Let me look at the Auspex. Is there something for potentially detecting spirits under there?
There actually is. It just mentions in general that Auspex users can sometimes detect them, though. Besides that, the fifth dot definitely would allow you to, interact with them.
She's not going out of her body with you right there. Let's not and say we did, okay? Well, lacking other guidelines, we're gonna call it a perception awareness roll with a base of 9+1. So essentially it's heightened senses that's used for this. Based on...
It just mentions that you can use Auspex to see them and never goes into how that works.
Yeah, like I said,
It's
that's
kind of
the
annoying.
rule of thumb I'm gonna use. So with one Auspex it would be 9 and keep going down the more you have.
Okay.
Just looks
Oh,
at the corner
shit.
of the room, waves, says, "Say hello to Even Hand from me."
Yes! Yes!
And someone's gonna be facepalming in about 10 minutes when the spirit makes it over there.
Can you tell if there's any others around here?
I don't see any right now, but... can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, that's always the issue. Oh,
So we have the werewolves, we have the Sabbat dude that's probably, but not for certain, dead. We have... God fucking damn it. Demons.
there was a Malkavian Sabbat somewhere around here, but I haven't heard from him in a long time. So the only other presence I even know about is there is somebody in this the Sabbat that has some kind of connection to the slaughterhouse over in the north, but they're not around. There's the people there just seem to work for them to a degree. So they're keeping some kind of tabs on us.
Oy, 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 oy. I see. Well, that's certainly interesting. I'm gonna have to go and talk to them then. At some point. Meanwhile, waiting awkwardly by in a place with more or less good cover outside, we have Riedal, Bebrak, and Jackalor. And you three actually see the ghostly shape of the Malkavian that has been missing materialize for a moment. And he says, "Send help. It's glowing at my mind. I'm in the caves. Please help me." And then fades away.
Oh.
That would be him
Oh.
trying to use Auspex 5 to get help before it's too late.
Yay. I'm assuming we should... What would we do about that?
Riedal just face palming. It doesn't even say anything, just shaking head and face palming. Famas limply just hanging from one hand, just like, oh my fucking god.
As he wants to end his life yet.
Guys, it's time. It's fucking time. Bill, I'm gonna be bringing you back soon if that's mentioned to me.
I don't think anyone's going to bother mentioning that.
You know, like the werewolves literally told you, there's a chicken come among the cultists.
So, yeah, Riedal will not interrupt this conversation because he feels feels that any distractions could fuck you here.
Oh, no, not right now. In a moment, once this is done.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for new flaws.
Okay. The werewolves. So I suppose I should go and meet them.
Yes, that is probably going to be a good idea. They do seem to be having a bit of a, you know, I don't know how else to explain it besides like a rage boner kind of thing.
It's
Yeah, they're
nearly
just going around causing all kinds of stuff. So you might want to actually go as a bit of a group if we want to go meet them.
the moon is nearly full. That might have something to do with it. They were more reasonable before, I assume.
This is true.
Huh. Must be the moon. Well,
Because of the Moon Clan.
just
Kidding.
she stands up. Well, I have decided not to kill you or your demon just yet. Carry on, I'll be back later.
Well, okay.
Proceeds to
well,
walk
thank you.
out. Just waves
Pleasure to talk to you for a
backwards
little
at
while.
you as she goes, not turning around.
What? You think you can do badass shit? I can do badass shit too.
Bitch, you do not know how much protein she has. She can exceed generational limits these days.
No, that's fine. But if she wants to walk and wave behind her back, I'm gonna walk out the window.
Congratulations. Make a strength check at 9. You'll remember me mentioning that this room does not in fact have windows.
Oh, it doesn't have windows? I'll go out. I'll go to a different classroom and go out a window.
Oh my god, what the...
Just kidding. If there really isn't one right there, he's just gonna walk out too.
Yeah, like, she was careful to pick a room that didn't have windows she could easily be sniped from.
Oh, okay. All the things to worry about. I get it. Thinking. General.
Alright, so, outside. Well, you see Riadal stand up after you go outside and wave you over.
Yeah. We came to at least something of an agreement. She's at least not going to try and kill us or anything. Gonna go over and try and talk to the werewolves, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't actually tell her the spot. I think we retconned out of that, so she'll be looking for them for a bit as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's going on there.
Robert seems to have turned up with the 2 demons in the meantime. He's waiting with them.
Yep.
Well, I went over to the demon.
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you, he's there as well. For your
Okay.
information.
Who cares about him?
Aw.
Let me check how much willpower that Malkavian has.
Oh yeah, the other things we need to worry about?
It's kind of weird. I'll let Robert explain and then I'll correct him, cause it's just tell him.
calor.
I mean,
Oh. Remember that Malkavian dude?
Yeah.
So here we are, all just like sitting in ambush, ready to rescue you, even though we all know we would have been too late if she decided to kill you. When this dude just pops out of midair, all floaty like, and says, help me, I'm in the caves, it's eating my brain.
yeah. But
Oh, that's not good at all. Also, that's
what's a
good news
Malkavian?
in another way. Okay, give me a moment. I call up the number I just received.
Hello?
Hey there. Apparently, one of the Malkavian that I mentioned earlier about not seeing him for a while, astral projected near the demon I'm with. And apparently the one in the mines is eating its brain right now. It's distracted, is what I'm saying. Probably very distracted. We're probably going to see about meeting with the werewolves, like, really quick here, to see about attacking.
I see. Fine.
Yeah, want to come with?
Fine, I'm coming.
One elder recruited. Final attack.
Ah.
Demon eating Malkavian brain. Yeah, this is the greatest point to attack. So I'm gonna call up Even Hand real quick too.
I don't think you have his direct number. You have one number that the werewolves just keep a dude on.
I mean, he did give me his number, but that's
Oh.
generally what you've had this number do. So
Yeah, I've treated it like one number that they just have someone sit on.
yeah.
Hello.
Hey there. Seeing about consolidating forces. Because well, I just got some really good news, bad news, whichever you want to call it. I'm not sure you know what a Malkavian is, but they're really crazy fuckers. And the demon's trying to eat the brain of one right now. It's probably super distracted. So, yeah. Also, I have a possible new ally I'm going to bring over real quick, introduce to you guys. But then I think we're going to see about trying to storm the place. How's that sound?
Make a manipulation expression at 5.
Oh, the manipulation expression. I want to get over there first, and then make, empathy. Still not bad, though.
Okay. Okay, buddy, listen. We're kind of trying to get shit organized over here. Taking stock of what explosives we have and the like. So, we'll take it under advisement and I'll try to get the others to put a move on, okay?
I'll see about gathering what we can do, too, and bring it over real quick. No, we should be there soon. Hopefully.
Yes, good. Just be careful. Everyone's really jumpy, so just tread carefully. Just really carefully. Don't piss anyone off.
Okay. Alright. So, it's time to get this all set up and ready. Riedel, do you know when all of the, all the silver and stuff's going to be ready?
We should go over there and check, but Bebrak would need. He looks at her. She just shrugs. At least a couple of hours, depending on what you want. What do you need?
I just want her to get some, general weaponry ready, and then to deliver it when stuff is over. So, yeah. Don't worry. You're not going into the fight. We're just going to have somebody ready to bring it all over to us.
Okay, so. Marcus, what do you want?
Besides,
do you want a silver hand
beside-
grenade? Do you want silver bullets? Do you want silver bear traps? I need an idea as to what you actually want before I can give you a precise
bullets are better in general. Maybe some knives for those that use those. The bullets in general would be great.
Okay, I can do that.
Heck, if we can get a few of those before we go, that'd be awesome. We wouldn't need too many. We would just want like one per magazine that we currently have on us.
Alright. That I can
But
probably
that
do.
depends if they even have it right now, so we'll have to go check. Besides that, I need to go and take care of something else real quick.
Fine, I'll. Suppose we should go and check on the silver.
Alright. Handle some other things real quick over here then.
Riadal just nods at Robert.
and heal.
Get healed up
I need to
and stay on
yeah.
watch.
Here, let me help him out with that. I'm gonna give you like I'll give him 6 blood points.
I think you need to roll stamina at 8 Jackaloar. There's no way you can swallow that much.
He also needs to heal.
Yeah. Okay.
He needs to heal a bunch though, and he's gonna be going with the
He was
demon as
at a
far as I know.
-1 and he can hold 2, which means that at best he's 1 over.
Oh, I thought he was mauled up or something.
No, he healed up a ways, I think, because you gave him a
I'll
bunch
give
when he
him-
first healed.
That's true. I'll give him 4 instead if he doesn't look really fucked up then.
Okay,
Yay!
so Jackaloor, calculate it out. Are you over?
No, I am at exactly 2.
Okay, so you have 1 celerity action in reserve for when things go horrible.
Well, I actually have 2 blood points because it's 4 blood points. He gave me 2 wounds. Yeah. So did you?
Are you
not,
over
like,
or not?
do the math? I am exactly 2 blood.
Okay,
Blood
you're
points
at
right
exactly 2. Okay, good. So, and then I think you're turning steel?
Yes, I'm going and turning steel. Steel, welcome back to life. Here,
So,
go ahead. Take a ton of my blood for a little while. Then I'm gonna go fill up. Along with
what
you.
flaws should I take? Open wound, permanent fangs, permanent wound.
I'll pick something good out for you.
I'm then telling you that you need to get some different clothes on.
It takes him a while to awaken.
I need like an hour to heal my 5 damage on the head.
Don't worry, we'll see.
So,
So,
Steel,
total,
let's first really quickly take a look at your sheet. You would get 1 point in your secondary attributes and 1 point in your physical. So, I would recommend upping either stamina or dex on your physical because that makes sense. And as for mental, it's up to you. You can put it in weights.
Mental, I would say perception to have
Okay.
like a decent dice
Okay, you can do that.
and stamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
I give him 8 blood points for the initial stuff, so he won't like immediately wake up in frenzy or some bullshit.
okay, then you would be fully healed and you'd have a full blood pool, I would say. With what remained in your system. Because there was some
Yeah.
blood still in you.
Like
In terms of abilities, let's go through this and do it properly. So,
yeah.
your knowledges, I would say you would get better at medicine. Almost certainly, because you would have to
Okay.
put it essentially in something you already have. The blood and hands
yeah.
is what you have. In terms of abilities, well, you would get 2 points. You could put one in something like stealth and one in survival, for example, or one in firearms. It's
I
up
would
to you.
say. So, does the one I'm turning in has obfuscate potence?
We'll discuss that
Oh.
later. First, you need to pick.
I would say firearms for sure.
And
Probably
pick something.
say stealth.
Okay.
That's for the specialty.
And for talents, you would get 2 more points as well. So, probably something like alertness athletics or alertness intimidation might be good.
I would say alertness.
Okay. Here's the bad news still. Those
Yeah.
free ghoul points, you don't get to hang on to them. You just have 1 dot in 3 in clans.
Yeah, because when I was doing shit, I didn't even include them in. Since I was not a ghoul.
Yes, you weren't even a ghoul, that's absolutely true.
So, tell me my disciplines.
God damn it, I'm looking for it. Epic, what Okay, here we go. Now I see it. Daimonion, Dominate, and one of Potence, Presence, or Obfuscate. And what's your third pick?
I would say obfuscate, really.
Okay, Obfuscate 1.
Which is fine. Follows me as well.
Yeah.
So
Like, I would say probably obfuscate because sharpshooting.
You won't be able to be obfuscated while holding a sniper rifle.
No?
No.
My options are potence, obfuscate, and
Presence.
I would just take obfuscate.
Okay.
still good to get to the position to snipe. So
Yeah.
Well, you would have to carry the gun broken down in parts, secreted
Totally.
around your person.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
as I said, good for assassins and stuff. So
Yeah.
Let's see, what would be fun? God damn it.
The amount of damage she took to it, I would say Flesh of the Corpse.
No. I'm gonna make you miserable because the Demon of the Wild, you were killed by its cultist. You are a wild person yourself. We're gonna say you have some corruption on you in the form of a curse. Because you're
Ow.
getting a lot of dots here, so
Yeah, I do not disagree. It is a lot of fucking dots.
yeah,
I have
and
been
you ran the time down, so I think we're just gonna start counting 2s as botch die for you at this point. That
getting
sounds like
botch dice. Yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's totally fair.
essentially that sounds
it's-
like a high-end curse, and it has the laws of chaos and contamination, so yeah, it's almost free as well, so I think that fits. So
Nice type. Curse, 1 and
it's not
Dark
a one
Watch.
curse. I would call it a 4 curse, probably.
No, it's my comment. Like 1 and 2s are botched. It is my way of saying, do
Yeah,
not count
yes,
to us.
sure. And you do have the no reflection as well, that you inherit from the
Yes.
clan. And here we're
Let me
gonna
test. Let me
take-
test something to make for him real quick to help him out with sorting that out.
I think that's correct.
So just you can make a personal one real quick. I'll put
No,
in
it
Discord.
isn't.
Same.
No, it isn't, because it's just counting the 2s.
Oh, is it just counting? It is just counting 2s. Okay.
But we'll take a break here. You can take a pause. You can think about how this is gonna fuck you. I mean, you're lucky. He just gets it in advance. Something like that would have hit if if the timer ran out on the demon breaking free. It seeps into everything.
So I have a 4-point curse that 2 are also botched, right?
Yes. Try a
Else?
comma, maybe?
Don't worry, I'll go look it up real quick. I'll figure it out.
Okay. But yeah, so break.